Let's begin in a seated position. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out through your mouth. Take one more deep breath in and exhale it out. Bring your hands in front of your chest in prayer, and let's set an intention for this practice. Be it a word or a phrase, something to remind yourself of every time your hands come into this position. Seal that intention in, and then let's begin with a seated cat-cow. So placing your hands on your knees. On your inhales, arch your back, pinching the shoulder blades together, lifting the chin. And exhale, round the spine, dropping the head. Inhale, chest forward, head up. And exhale, round the spine, drop the head. Continue taking these gentle movements at your own breath. Just beginning to warm up and wake up the body. And after your next exhale, find a neutral spine. Then let's inhale the arms straight up above our head, reaching tall. And then exhale, twist to the right. Just a gentle twist for the moment, no need to force anything. Breathing long along the spine. And then let's inhale back to center, arms up tall. And then exhale, twist to the left. Lengthening the spine with your inhales. And maybe twisting a little deeper with your exhales. But again, keeping it gentle. And then inhale back to center, lifting the arms up overhead. And then exhale your arms back down. From here we're going to move into butterfly. So take the bottoms of your feet and press them together. From here you can stay here keeping your chest open, or you can exhale and fold forward. Just noticing how far you can go at this moment. Again, no need to force anything, we're just warming up here. Inhale and walk yourself back up to a seated position. And then exhale and find yourself in tabletop. From here, let's take a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale and drop the stomach, lifting the head. And then exhale, round the spine, dropping the head. Inhale, pressing the chest forward, lifting the head. And exhale, round the spine, drop the head. Keep moving like this to your own breath. And feel free to take any other movements here that might feel good. Maybe you want to make circles with your hips. Or rotate the wrists to warm them up. Then after your next exhale, find a neutral spine. Inhale, tuck the toes, And exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. This is the first down dog, so take time to pedal out the feet if that feels good. Swaying the hips side to side. Letting your knees bend. And then inhale and look towards the top of your mat. And exhale, make your way into a forward fold. Let's hang out here for a little bit. Let the head relax. Maybe nod your head yes or shake your head no. Tilt the hips up. While also allowing for a generous bend in your knees if that feels good. And from here, we'll inhale and either roll yourself up to stand or rise with a straight, long back. And we'll meet in Tadasana. Nice. Inhale and sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine is long, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe here. Taking a moment here to bend your knees deeply, pressing your stomach back towards your legs, and then lifting your hips up to the sky like someone's pulling you up from your waistband. And then let the heels sink back towards the ground. Good adjustments. Inhale and look towards the top of your mat. And exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine is long, neck is long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, your hands to prayer at heart center. Repeating that intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, reaching tall. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward folds. Inhale, step back to plank. And exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Taking another couple of breaths here. Inhale and look towards the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop your way forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up tall, reaching tall, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale your hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, spine long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank, hands right under those shoulders. And exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and look towards your hands. And exhale, step or hop your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, come to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale your hands to prayer at heart center. repeating again that intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank, and then exhale back up into downward facing dog. Good. Inhale the right leg up and back, and exhale, step it forward, low lunge. Lifting your chest up and keeping those hips square. Good. From here we're going to take a twist. So opening up, leaving that left arm on the ground, reaching up with your right arm, opening the chest, reaching through the fingertips. Breathe in. And then exhale that arm back down to the ground, low lunge. Inhale up into high lunge, keeping that back heel lifted. And then exhale, open it up into warrior two, chest facing the side, heels down on the ground. Good. Inhale and straighten that front leg. And then exhale, tilt forward and then fall into triangle pose. Reaching through both fingertips. Maybe your hand touches all the way down to the ground or at your foot, but maybe it comes to your shin or higher. Wherever it comes is fine. But being sure to open up through that chest. Good. Inhale back up into warrior two, bending the knee. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down, low lunge. Inhale and step back to plank. And then exhale, take your vinyasa. Meeting me in downward facing dog. Okay. Other side. Inhale the left leg up and back. And exhale, step it forward between your hands, low lunge. Inhale for a twist, keeping the right arm on the ground to lift the left arm up to the sky. Really reaching through those fingertips, opening up the chest, and remembering to keep those hips square. Lift up in that back knee. Good. As you exhale, bring your arm back down into low lunge. Inhale up into high lunge, really reaching through those fingertips and sinking down in that front knee. Good. And then exhale, open it up into warrior two. The back heel comes down, chest opens to the side, reaching through the fingertips. Good. Inhale and straighten the front leg. And then exhale, tilt forward and hinge into triangle pose. The hand comes down to the ground or the foot or the shin, wherever it falls. And your other arm reaches up towards the sky, opening that chest, opening the hips. Good. Inhale back into warrior two, bending that front knee. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down, low lunge. Inhale into plank pose. And exhale, take your vinyasa, meeting me in downward facing dog. Good. From here, inhale, look forward towards your hands, and then exhale, step or hop forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine reaches long, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, lifting the arms up overhead, and then exhale the hands to prayer at heart center, repeating that intention. Now we're going to move into tree pose. Shifting the weight into your right foot. Rotate the left leg from the hip socket outward, placing your foot either on the ground at your ankle, on your calf, or on your thigh. Finding balance here, finding a point to look at, and press through that foot into your leg and your leg back into your foot to find more stability. And as you're ready, you can let your branches spread, lifting your hands up and out of prayer position. And on your next exhale, rotate that knee back towards the front and drop your foot back down to the ground. Other side. So shift the weight into your left foot. Take tree on this side. And then rotate the right leg outward from the hip. And place your foot either on your ankle and touching the ground, at your shin, or in your thigh. Finding a point to look at to help you find your balance, and again, pressing that foot into the leg and the leg back into the foot to find more stability. And as you're ready, lift your arms up, reaching tall with your branches. Good. Exhale and bring your feet and your arms back down in Tadasana, standing strong and tall. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. And then from here, exhale, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale your right leg up and back. And then exhale into pigeon, bringing your right knee to your right wrist, laying it on the ground. Opening up your chest, lifting it tall here. And making sure to keep that back foot straight. Be sure that it's not sickling out to the side. Inhale here, and you can stay standing, or if it's comfortable, walk your arms forward and fold over your leg. Breathe deeply. Inhale and walk yourself back up if you were on the ground. And then push yourself back into downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back. And take pigeon on the other side, bringing your left knee to your left wrist. Placing the leg on the ground. Opening up your chest, rising tall there. And then exhale, fold forward. Noticing if this leg feels different than the other one. And if it does, that's okay. Inhale and walk yourself back up if you folded forward. And then exhale back into downward facing dog. This is your last down dog of the day. So inhale here. And then exhale into child's pose. Keeping your knees as close together or as far out as comfortable. Reaching your arms along, or maybe reaching them along your sides. And then inhale and walk yourself back up. And come to find a seat. From here we're going to find butterfly again, so press the soles of your feet together, letting your legs, your knees fall to the sides. And then again, inhale, opening that chest, finding length in the spine. And then exhale, fold over. Noticing if this is any different than it was at the beginning of practice. Inhale and walk yourself back up. And then exhale and find yourself laying down on your back with your knees bent, feet on the ground. Good. Now let's take a happy baby. So grabbing either onto your toes or the insides or the outsides of your feet, pulling your knees towards your armpits. Maybe rocking side to side here in this pose. And then exhale your feet back down to the ground. Inhale your knees into your chest. And then drop your knees over to the left for a supine twist, reaching your right arm out long to the side, looking out over that shoulder. And then inhale your knees back to center, and exhale, drop the knees to the right, reaching the left arm out long to the side, and looking out over that shoulder. Inhale the knees back to center and give them a nice big hug. And then as you exhale, release everything down to the mat for Shavasana. Spreading the arms and the legs out wide, is taking up as much room as you want. And getting comfortable, noticing your breath. And then let your breath return to normal as we take a few minutes to simply be. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale it all out. Begin to return to the room, bringing movements back into your fingers and toes. Maybe taking a nice big full body stretch. And then make your way over to your right side. Keeping your eyes closed, push yourself up into a seated position. Bring your hands together in prayer in the front of your chest and repeat that intention that you set. Thank you for joining me in practice today. Namaste.